A simple recipe for making French baguette bread at home. Ingredients: 4 cups of white flour, 1.5 cups of warm water, about 110 degrees Fahrenheit, 2.25 teaspoons of active dry yeast, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar. Methods: prepare the yeast. In a small bowl, mix the warm water with the sugar and yeast. Let the mixture stand for 5 to 10 minutes until foam forms on the surface, indicating that the yeast has activated. Mix the dry ingredients. In a large bowl, mix the flour and salt. Make a well in the center of the flour and pour in the yeast mixture. Knead. Using a wooden spoon or your hands, mix the ingredients until a dough forms. Transfer the dough to a lightly floured surface and start kneading for 10 minutes until the dough is smooth and elastic. Proofing. Place the dough in an oiled bowl and cover with a damp cloth. Leave in a warm place for 1 to 2 hours until doubled in size. Forming the bread. After proofing, divide the dough into 2 to 3 equal parts. Shape each part into a rectangle and gently roll it from the edges to form a traditional baguette shape. Second proofing. Place the loaves on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, cover with a damp cloth, and leave to proof again for 30 to 60 minutes. Preparing for baking. Preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, 230 degrees. Place an empty baking sheet in the bottom of the oven to heat. Baking. Before placing the loaves in the oven, make slits on the surface of each loaf using a sharp knife. Place the loaves in the oven. Pour a cup of water into the hot empty sheet to create steam, then quickly turn off the oven. Bake the loaves for 20 to 25 minutes or until golden and crispy on the outside. Cooling. After baking, allow the loaves to cool on a wire rack before serving.